What you say? Cause you be talking that mess.
Girl, I'm talking some mess. I'm talking that loud. I didn't say nothing to you. What's up, guys?
Hey guys.
So we want you to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Leave us some comments in the bottom so we can reply to y'all.
Yes.
Cause we back at it.
Yeah, we back for our little talk session, and today we pretty much, well, babe.
Man, let me tell y'all.
We both gonna rock into something.
Hell, y'all.
What?
Let me tell y'all. Y'all girl right here. Let me tell you. When I first got with Bae, her kids was a pushover. They'll come and be like, Mommy. She'll be like, okay. I was like, girl, you better start asking some questions. Like, they had their story lock, clock, and they was sticking to it.
What? Oh, I mean, you had this down pack in your head. You was ready.
Man, so let me tell you. Okay, so I remember Dante was like, Mommy, I want to go to the football game. Babe's like, okay. I was like, who you going with? Man, if y'all could see his face, he was like, my friends. What's their name? My homeboys. Your homeboys, they got no name. Babe was like, she was looking just like she looking right now. Like, she just like, okay. She was asking no questions, no nothing.
What you doing?
Okay.
What did I tell you?
Nothing.
I did tell you something.
Oh. Oh, he forgot that quick.
Yeah. So, basically, since you all, I was letting you give your little 5 cents, but
Go ahead.
you know you can be extreme. So, basically, I mean, it was what she's saying. So, of course, and I explained that to you, right? So when we first got down here, and they're, Mommy, can we have this? Mommy, can we do this? Mommy, can we do... And I was always the type, anyway, even back in the days, like, I disciplined them, yes. I talked to them, yes. But being a single mother, working, having all this stuff you got going on, it was a lot of times where they'll come and they'll ask me for something, and I'm like, yeah, just get out my face, like, just go. Like, I just need my peace. I just need silence right now, and whatever it is, depending on what it is, if I really want to make it an issue, I will. But depending on what the issue is, of course, I just be like, whatever, go, just get out my face or whatever. So that was me. So, of course, coming down here, now I have a partner, basically, right? So it was a whole transition for me and for the kids.
It was.
So,
and
you definitely.
Definitely.
So we all have to transition into one, because they're not used to someone else speaking for their mother, basically, is how I can put that. You know, they're not used to someone sticking up for their mother. So now, coming along and them trying to do the same thing, of course, they used to do to me back then, they're trying to do it now. And Reese will come with the questions, basically. She'll like, well, like she just said, who's going to be there? This and that. You know, she asking multiple questions. And literally, all of us, like, looking at her like...
And the crazy part was, like, I knew she was feeling some type of way. I was like, oh, let me just sit back here and be quiet and let her handle these kids. Because, yeah. And then somebody else will come. Mommy, can I have a snack? But mind you, they done already ate. Because, you know, I would get home some days. I would get home for a babe. So they've been already had their little snacks, whatever, and they'll wait till she come in. Mommy, can I do that? And she'll be like, go ahead. What did I just tell you?
That's how it started.
They'll be like,
It'll if I'm there, if I'm not there, they'll still ask, and then if I come home, they'll still ask again, and they made that a habit. So Reese on the other hand was like, okay, I just told you no. So it's like they're not listening to me. They're literally trying to overstep me, and play the system, her system at that time. And now they're like, yo, I'm gonna just go straight ask my mom. Like, I'm not asking you nothing. I ain't talking to you about nothing. And when it got to that point, I was like, hey, listen, literally had to have a sit down, have a talk, be like, listen, she's my partner. We're here. Like, we got to do this all together. We can't be everywhere, and I can't feel overwhelmed with everything, and I can't be the one carrying all of this load when there's another adult in the house. Listen, you guys are going to have to get used to her and used to us being together, so you guys can be, so we all can be on the same path, I feel.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, like, literally everybody was everywhere, and that was just us trying to come together and make it one. But there was plenty of times that they tried it, and literally when Reese go to asking all these questions, why you asking all them questions?
You ain't my daddy. It don't matter.
So it came to the time one time Dante had got in a whole bunch of shit. So she wasn't at home and I was at home. So he comes to the door and I'm like, yes, how can I help you?
Yes.
He's like, I'm trying to come in. To where?
Come in where?
Where you coming to?
Now, I was at work. Yeah.
So he's like, I'm trying to come in the house. So his little homeboy was sitting outside. Hey, little boy, this ain't your house. You don't live here. Turn your car around and go home. Dante, you'll be okay. What I just tell you? So I walk out the door. I close the door behind me and I'm standing in the front door. Start your car and get off my property. But they're my homeboy.
That's my homeboy. Why are you talking to my friend like that?
You want to go with your friend? He's about. So he's like, can I come in? Can you? I said, well, I think it's best you stay here until your mama get home. I said, because let me put the rule down to you today. So you will understand where I'm coming from.
Uh-huh.
You ain't gonna bring your garbage over here that's gonna jeopardize you, your mom, or me getting in trouble. Because homeboy, Miami can get you back. He say, I'm gonna call my dad. Call your dad, put it on speakerphone. I ain't scared your daddy. I tell your daddy the same thing I tell you. He calls his dad, Daddy, reset. I say, if he jeopardize me and her freedom, he going to Miami and you can come and get him. Boy, get off this phone for me.
Exactly,
I don't want to hear this garbage.
Yeah,
exactly what his daddy said.
Because it's like at this point, he way over there. What is he gonna be able to do? He can't sit. He can't have no say over here. So mind you, I don't know nothing. She's handling this on her own with Dante, or whatever it is with my kids. Period. She will handle it on her own, and I'll hear about it later. But the fact that we've gotten this far and you're still not trying to get used to it, it's like, come on. We've been through this already. You already know if she call your mom, he was better off calling his dad.
He was better off.
Because you already know if she called me, it ain't gonna be nothing nice. No. So that didn't go well.
It didn't go well. So he was so mad. His babe come home, he walk up the stairs and he slams the door. Boom, boom. Oh, you angry? I said, hey, let me help you out. Just take all my stuff out of that room. Take it all out. He looking like, Mommy, you not gonna say nothing? Babe was like, you just being disrespectful.
Because you're being disrespectful, and I hate disrespectful kids. Like, I do not like disrespectful kids. And when you a child and you're being disrespectful, you're gonna get dealt with accordingly. That just goes all across the board, and that's with every single one of them. So him trying to, in that time, it was a lot, because of course, we're still trying to get used to all of this that's going on. Mind you, you already know what I'm going through with dealing with her and her situations. So I have to deal with me and my situation. But then again, we're like, we got to get home together.
Right.
Because this is our home. This is where everyone is going to be. We can't have the disrespect going. It's just not gonna sit well with me personally, and definitely not with her. No. So when we came to where, listen, we all need to have an understanding. This is happening. This is what it is. And excuse me, my kids already was like, you know, I've changed. I had to change because I'm not one anymore.
Yeah.
Right? I'm literally a half right now, and this is my other half. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So this two half is the one that's coming, is making the whole. So I can't do it like that. And I didn't want nobody to feel no type of way, but just imagine you being a mother and you're being put in that position. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. It was a lot.
Babe was a trooper because after a while, Babe started getting it. Babe started catching on. I was like,
like, oh, they are doing that.
I was like, babe, watch this. I was like, babe, when Dante wants something, I'm going to give you a cold word.
What you used to say, babe?
Ashley.
Girl,
Girl, you know your mama love you. I was like, babe, Ashley coming. And he be looking, and babe was like, don't tell me nothing about no friends.
I couldn't stand
She can't stand that to this day. Soon as they say, my friend.
You messed up right there.
Right there. Right there.
I don't even want to hear nothing else.
So, I remember Dante, remember when he had skipped and the lady called me? He had 2 lunch periods.
She's so stupid.
2 lunch periods.
He had 2 lunch periods. Let him tell it.
Let him tell it. His lunch was 4th period. His friend lunch was 6th period. So they were like, yes, I'm trying to get in contact with Dante's parents. Yes, Dante's been missing my 6th period class. So I'm like, okay, all right, I'll handle it. Of course, I got home before Babe.
Right.
So I get there, Dante comes in, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wait for Babe today. Cause see, he got it lock, stock. He come in like he ain't did nothing. She come in. I was like, hey, Dante, come here. Dante, why the school coming? I don't know. What period you got lunch? 4th. What you got for 6th period? He was like, I forgot. I think it might have been math or something. It was either math or English.
She remember all this. She probably remember that.
So he was like, such and such. Why haven't you been in 6th period for the last week? That's all he could do. I'm like, come on, talking, babe. Like, where was you at? My friend said.
But see, I cut it off right there.
Yeah,
because I just can't hear nothing else that comes after that. My thing is, well, now I'm better because I'll ask more questions. I'll get into it more, whatever. Because, like I said, in the beginning, I didn't want to hear nothing. Once you say my friend, you killed your whole story.
Your whole story there.
Because I don't want to hear nothing. But, baby, like, don't just cut them off right there. Kind of push their back to the wall. Since they want to push your back, basically you push their back to the wall.
Because they gonna stick to their story.
Yeah, so she was telling they gonna stick to their story. They already came in with it. They already thought this out. So you need to know. She's like, listen, I've raised teenagers already. You just now get in there.
You're gonna have to ask them questions.
And you're gonna have to ask questions. You're gonna have to get in there. But it kind of made sense afterwards because it's like, okay, I was a teenager too. We all was. So it's like, okay, Fany, they probably wasn't that teenager when you was a teenager because you didn't do all this stuff. But your kids growing up in this time, it's crazy. So I kind of understand it because at first I used to look at her like,
why are you
asking all these questions? Like, you doing too much.
That would be
we used to get into it like that. Like, you doing too much. Like, why is all this? But she was, of course, we had to literally talk about it to get an understanding of what's going on because I was for her too. Because I was like, hold on, Why? Like, why you going so deep and why you going at them like that? Like, why are you doing this?
Because you got to trip them up.
But
you got to make
it
them
makes
trip
sense
up
because they
themselves.
was playing me.
Man, I'm telling you, them kids had their stories locked down. They knew, okay, mommy gonna ask this question, I'm gonna give her this answer. Mommy gonna say this, I'm gonna give her this answer.
Mm-hmm.
But when I would ask a question, they'd be like,
yeah.
I mean, eyes be running around the room like they looking on the ceiling.
Their mind wasn't set on her questions. Their mind was set on my questions. And my questions, of course, don't be much. You already know I'm dropped. So it's like I'm coming with a little bit and just what.
I'm going to give you a whole waterfall.
She want a whole waterfall and be asking all these questions. And I used to be like, OMG, why are you asking all these questions? But it was justifiable. Like it was like I could understand.
Now she can understand
why
it.
she was like that. But in the beginning, it wasn't understood because it's like you asking all these questions. I'm not used to asking all these questions, and we got the kids in the middle. Now it's like, okay, hey, lady, mom, that's you. Like, why are you not saying nothing to this lady? That's you know, like, mommy, like, it's you. Like, why you letting this lady talk like this or whatever? But
why is she asking me a million questions?
Why she asking all these questions? And of course, after a while, it was like I didn't understand it on that because we wasn't connecting like that.
Right.
But it was just her on how she goes. You know, she asks questions and she just want to know. And we're now to the point where I read her face. Remember the other day he tried to do something and she was ready. She was ready to ask no questions. So before she could even open her mouth, what I said.
Babe, your face is talking. Please don't say what's going to come out your mouth. Your face is talking. I was like, dude.
Because now I can read her. Now I can understand her. So I already know, like, when her face go to talking, her mind go to, like because in her mind now, she's really trying to understand this lie you just gave. Well, she done understood it. So now she's ready to come back at you. And it's like, I had to just,
it was like, please. She was like, babe. I was like,
not right now. Like, not right
please,
now.
not now. I was like,
but I understand it now because it was my issue. All that was my issue of what I brought because I'm here with my kids. I'm here with kids that don't understand this lifestyle we're about to live because we came from one way into another one.
Yeah.
This was me being discreet. You get what I'm saying? At first, this is what I was. But now I kind of talk my kids into this, and we're talking where we're trying to literally do that turnaround and do something different. We're literally trying to change at this moment. And it was tough in the beginning for molding my kids to kind of understand that the kind of discipline that I used to discipline was a 1-2 quick and boom boom get out my face type shit. But her discipline is, okay, we finna ask some questions. I need you to talk because now I need more explanation. She needs more explanation. She needs more detail. She needs all of that. You know, for her discipline. My discipline, like I said, I'm a 1-2 shot and I just need you out my face. Like I can't deal with it. That was my mechanism of how I used to do me with being a single mother raising them. But now it's both of us trying to raise them. So I just didn't want nobody to feel no type of way. It was always love.
It was.
But in the beginning, they didn't comprehend that. I didn't comprehend that. You guys know what we all went through.
They used to be like, okay, so I think you made them feel some type of way because you asked them all these questions. I said, that's okay. It's okay for them to feel like that because guess what? Now they know they can't keep trying the system.
They can't keep trying to
keep trying to system.
And once you get up to here with me and we become, because I was here and she was already, so once I kind of slowly eased my way up and now it's like, oh, y'all for real, they're locked in.
Y'all locked in for life.
Y'all locked in for real now, but it wasn't expected in the beginning, and it was a lot to work on with trying to get out of that old mommy stage. Yes. I can say I had to become a whole different
new
mommy. Yeah, I had to level up on my mommy, me being a mommy, because they're getting older, I'm getting older, so this is what's really happening around us. So you need to interact with them a different way. You need to talk to them a different way. You need to show them a different way. If that's really what you're trying to do, then you need to do it. Mm-hmm. And that's how I kind of took it. So because I wanted to understand more and I wanted them to understand more, this is why when we locked in, we actually locked in on a good understanding for each other, because there was none of that in the beginning.
I'm telling you, they used to sit back.
So overwhelmed.
Kids used to sit back and be waiting for Babe to come home and cook. And I'm like,
yeah.
I said, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I came in one day, they all was like, what's for dinner? I'm like, what's in the sink? They're like, the pork chop. But y'all didn't cook it.
But y'all didn't cook it. She was like, what?
They was like, well, mommy, you waiting for who? I said, oh, no, not today.
She was like, no, let's go.
I was like, let's get started. She was like, I had all the three oldest. They was in there like,
she did. I'm going to give all that to you. You did, hands down, babe, you did that. She was like, oh no. We not, mommy finna get off work. So
by the time she get home, it's 7 o'clock. So then she gotta come in and cook. Yeah. But what have y'all done? Man.
Babe was like, no, let's get in here. Let me show you. It's not like ISIS know how to make epis and stuff like that, but like to literally get real deal and cooking, it's all Reese.
I was like, oh no.
I'm gonna give it to you.
I was like, if we come in here and there's meat out and y'all ain't cooked, we going to get something to eat. And you'll figure it out.
It ended up being rotated like that because true enough, I started to recognize, like, hold on. Wait. They for real deal waiting on me. Like, I'll be
They've been made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and had some chips.
But they waiting on their home cooked meal from their mom. And Reese was like, but nah, mommy got to come home from work and this needs to already be done for her, at least. Definitely you guys. Just make sure it's done before. So I did applaud her. When I saw that, I was like, okay, that's someone that's going to rock with me. At least she's teaching them something. She's not, no, don't wait on your mom. What you waiting on her for? So
we don't know how to cook rice. Don't worry about it. We'll buy you a rice cooker.
She bought that rice cooker.
We don't know how to fry chicken. Don't worry about it. We'll give you an air fryer.
Yep. She got everything that was needed. She got. There's no excuse, basically, no excuse.
And we don't want no burnt food, and we don't want no raw food. Yep. We want it to be done and completed.
And I mean, ever since then, it's been a breeze. It's been good now that literally everyone's on the same level. So again,
to the point where, guys, I have to tell this about you, babe.
Okay.
Me and the kids, we have our own little jokey jokes. And Babe will come in and be like, what y'all laughing at? And we'll be like, nothing. Because Babe don't get our jokes. We have our own communication. Me and the kids have our own communication. So the things we find funny, she don't find funny. To the point, she got mad the other week, and when it got in the bed, she had a whole
I was so mad at her and Isis. I was mad because they had their little bond going. They had their little talking. Okay, so what's funny? I want to know. So Isis like, nothing. Nothing. So they ain't telling me nothing. And I'm
like really, real deal, went and got in the bed.
They not talking to me. So they not telling me the funny. I want to know the funny. I felt like at that moment, they got a bond all have with her. And I after we talked it out and we came to, I was like, okay, that's just them. Because true enough, I be feeling like I'm like my old girl. Like the old girl, you'll tell the old girl a joke, that shit go over her head sometimes. So I felt like I'm the same way too. Like at times, they be doing their little thing and I'm looking at them like,
what the fuck they laughing at?
What? I didn't get it. Because in my head, I'm all into the actual detail and trying to go, they like, no, it was a simple joke. Leave it alone. You're doing too much. You're going too deep. Like, literally, they would come at me. But I was upset the other day. But I didn't understand it because I was like, okay, that's just them. I'm going to just let them have their little bond and their little thing going on. And she got a connection with each one of them where they can talk, they can vibe. Now, me just being a mother, I literally feel like I just birthed these kids, and now she done literally took over the kids because they come to her for basically everything because mommy don't understand. Basically. I just don't understand. And babe, mommy gonna quickly, all right, whatever. But I'm learning.
She's learning, guys. She's learning. I used to tell them all the time, look, I don't have teenagers before, so there ain't nothing you can pull on Reese. If you need to ask a question, come and ask it. We'll figure it out together. And that's what they do. And baby like, well, it ain't come to me. Yeah. Babe, I'm gonna bring it to you. I'm gonna explain it to you. We gonna talk about it.
Yeah, but sometimes I be wanting them to come to me, and like that's just what I want. But in reality, I kind of do want them to pass it through Reese first because maybe I can understand my kids. I can definitely understand them, but sometimes it'll probably make more sense where she kind of understand it a little better and then kind of rotate it my way. I don't know. It's just this thing I guess we got.
Yeah, it just works better. It works better when they bring it to me and then I relay it to her. Cause baby,
for some reason, it's worked like that. What you say, Isis?
What did I say about what?
Is it better when y'all talk to Reese first and then Reese bring it to me, or y'all rather come to me and talk to me first and then go from there?
Like you gonna Reese to bring it to you, like what we said?
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what it is. But yeah, I'd rather Reese first.
You rather talk to Reese first than me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen, you rather talk to me first or your mama?
Mommy.
Huh?
Mommy.
You rather talk to me
first?
He
a mama boy.
He's a mama's boy.
He a mama boy.
Jaden gonna come to me first. Like, even if I say yes or no, he's still coming to me first. Like, he wants to hear it from the horse's mouth, literally from his mama mouth. And then he take it however and then go with it. But
if it's some things, he'll come and bring it to me.
Yeah.
And we'll laugh and talk about it. But majority of the time, that mama boy, he's still a mama boy.
But literally, Giovanni, Isis will go through her. And I believe Dante and Jalen is me.
Yeah, Dante and Jalen. You know why? They know how to.
Yeah.
They know how to work it. I'm telling you, these boys will literally wait till I would leave the house to ask her for something.
Yeah.
And then I would come back and be like,
Didn't I tell you?
And they be looking like. So then I'm like, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So I got smarter than them. I just started telling babe, I told such and such this.
Yeah.
And then when they come, she be like,
Because I already know. That's how we end up getting on one because then they'll ask you or she'll already see it's about to happen and babe, hey, this is about to happen, blah, blah, blah. And it's like freaking clockwork. They'll come and they'll say it for real or they'll ask me when she's not around. Literally, that's how this goes. When she's not around, they'll come, they'll ask me, but not knowing she done already put game down and already told me. So now I'm on one because you asked already.
Yeah. They be like,
They be hurt. They be hurt.
They used to be hurt.
But it's literally all love. Like, how y'all feel about us now? When you guys want something or when y'all talk to Reese and then, come through me, do y'all feel any type of way about that? No? Y'all cool with the little system?
Yeah. I be feeling like sometimes like with my brothers, I be feeling like they always asking you that they should go to Reese too because it's like, I feel like it's disrespectful.
To who?
I don't know. To like you guys or something. Like, well, to me personally, I feel like
Isis take it personally.
Because like when the other day when Jalen asked you, but then like Reese was right there, he could ask her the same question.
Oh, okay, I remember.
Yeah.
Like, so he'll wait, or he'll keep calling my name, and she's sitting right there, and he'll be like, "Mommy, Mommy. So that literally made Isis mad the other day because Isis was like, but Reese is right there. Why don't you just ask Reese? You see Mommy is doing something. And he's looking at, I want to ask Mommy. Like that is Jaylen's attitude.
All the time.
She got me mad too because like there was no reason for her to do that.
Because she felt like Reese was right there. I was doing something and you could have just easily asked Reese.
Because who do the grocery shopping?
You. But
I would have known if there was what you was looking for was back there.
I just came to Mommy, yeah.
That's
it.
That's him.
That's that mama boy.
That's him.
Wait till he gets some.
Hey, shut up, Today. Shut up, Today.
Ain't gonna be no mama boy no more.
Shut up, Today. It's still my baby. That's still
We'll
my
see.
baby. But it's either way it go, it's all good. I don't care. Either way it go, it's all good. Because once he get a taste of that, I don't know. I don't know, fool.
You know how it happened with Dante? Got a little taste. He went,
Them niggas get gone. They get gone.
They did what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh.
Oh man, that's so funny.
But what else? I think we good. I mean,
think that's it, guys.
that was just.
So the kids went from embarrassing her to testing the water.
Yeah, testing the water because I mean they was in the water. It's just that they needed to back up out the water. Kinda.
They kept trying to test the water.
Yeah.
Kept finding out it was cold over there.
Yeah. Then when they literally was like, okay, Mommy and Reese, they like.
Rocking it.
They rocking together where, you already know if you tell one something, the other one gonna know. And it's just, you got a slim chance if it's gonna be, if it's
Yes
gonna
or
go through.
Right. Very got a slim chance.
Yeah, but
right, Jaylen?
Right, Jaylen?
Every time something happened or I tell me something, next minute Mommy come in. So what happened?
Because already now they like, okay, dang, they really tell each other.
But that's a good thing.
Yeah,
it is.
Why isn't it a good thing? Huh?
I don't know, because like everything don't need to like go to the other person.
Why not? So you saying when you get into a relationship, you don't want your partner to tell you everything or tell you what's going on? Because you are talkative. You want to know.
So let's say you had kids.
Why is it different?
Because like it's me and my girl.
Okay.
And we're telling each other stuff. But it's different because it's like a kid and then.
But what if your kid went and told your girl of something and then you didn't know about it? Right. Wouldn't you want to know about it?
Yeah, but not like everything. Like
why?
I feel, son, when you get there, you'll see exactly what we're talking about right now.
And then you're going to be like,
because
why?
You're going to want to know because you don't want to feel like you're caught off guard. And I that's mainly my issue too. Like, I hate to feel like I don't know certain things. And then when it happens, it's like, oh yeah, we knew. Okay. But wait, I didn't know. So he feel like, oh, it's two adults and that's a kid.
Right.
We need to speak about it because you're a kid. You're growing up. So we got to talk to you to get you on the right path. If we're not talking to you, how is it going to be right? Because if we're talking to you constantly like Jaylen make us do, that means you're doing something wrong. And when it's right, we give it to you when it's right too. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But but sometimes it be like not personal, but like we be telling you like when we tell you something like in private, that means like I understand like you're in a relationship, but I don't think I should tell like the other.
Okay, so you feel like if it's something private?
Yeah. Because, like, even though I'm not telling you it's private, I'm talking to you in person. It's just a me and you conversation.
Understand.
Okay.
I can get that. I can get that.
So, like, even though I'm telling you, even though I'm not telling you it's private, like, we're having a private talk, like, I think you should already know that, like, this
It's
is private.
private.
You shouldn't tell nobody else, but sometimes I just be telling you.
I mean, when it's private and it's a kid matter, our kids matter, because I get what you're saying. And if something happens later on with the same thing you felt, you told me, and it's supposed to be a secret. Now this is a secret you want between us two, right? So if it's a secret between us two, and then boom, something happens with the same thing you just told me. And I get what you're saying, because I feel it all depends on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it all depends on what it is, if I'm going to tell her or not. But I want you to know, if you want that to be private, tell me. I'd rather respect it like that, because you'll get more respect like that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because you're my child, but you're still a human. You're still a person. And if you want something to be between me and you, be like, Mommy, I just want you to know that. I can respect that. I can receive that better than you just feeling, okay, I told you, and just because I told you and it was me and you talking, I'm assuming this will stay between me and you. Sometimes it don't work like that. You got to be verbal with a lot of things you say. You remember how I tell you how to pretty much do certain things, like when you're directing, hey, if you need more understanding, you ask. Right? So if you want somebody to understand you on that level, it's better you ask them or tell them, hey, this is the secret between me and you now. You get what I'm saying? Because when you're on a friend level, you're on a friend level.
Right.
But I'm your mom. You get what I'm saying? I'm your mom. You can treat your friends like that.
Right.
You need to be more verbal with your friend, and if you're telling a secret, because somebody can tell you a secret. Remember the secret of when I told you, and I told everybody on here too, you know, when I was young and the first time I had sex, and then boom, somebody said this and that or whatever.
Right.
So when you're in a friend level, you know that, but this is a mom and daughter level. If you want it to be something between me and you tell me that.
And me and you just tell us.
Because y'all have y'all bond and I have my bond with you too. But I don't feel it's something so deep that when it's me and Reese, you already know it's going to stay between me and Reese.
Right, we ain't telling nobody else.
Telling nobody nothing personal. When we talk right here, we talk right here on past experiences.
And the funny things that's happened.
Funny things that happen. And I'm pretty sure they go through it too. But when it's personal, it's
yeah, we don't tell y'all deep secrets.
We ain't going that far.
No.
But we get what our daughter is saying.
Yep.
All right, so that was a great talk with the kids
girl.
on the side.
They came on the sidelines.
At first, they was like, y'all gonna talk about us?
Don't talk about us.
Don't talk about us.
Don't put our business out there.
That's why she went personal just now. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all love. They're here. They listen to us talk, and they know what we talking about, and it's our reality. It's our truth.
It's our truth. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications. Leave some comments. Leave lots of comments.
Yes,
I promise you, it'll never, ever, ever be a dull moment. Doo-doo-doo, as we lay.